What is up, ladies and gentlemen, fellow YouTubers, doggone it here. Today I am doing a pipe tobacco review, and this is of Super Value's Black Cavendish. I've never tried Super Value before. This has been in my inventory for quite a while now. I purchased this months ago. From what I've read, Super Value is a pretty good tobacco, but I don't know for sure because I've never tried it. And I chose Black Cavendish as my first flavor to try because it's pretty much just an aromatic, smooth tobacco to smoke. It's not like cherry or vanilla or anything to get your hopes up and then get let down for it being crappy blend of crappy tobacco. So how can you go wrong with Black Cavendish? So as you can see, I'll put it in the light here, get out of the shadow. Tobacco looks really good, and this is the most tobacco I've ever really purchased was this big bag here. Where I worked, we didn't sell the smaller pouches. We actually just sold the big bags, and we had Black Cavendish, vanilla, and cherry. But like I said, I chose black as my first one because you really can't go wrong with Black Cavendish. But I have heard some horror stories, somebody can actually screw up a tobacco. But I just wanted to show you the tobacco here and show you the pipe that I'm going to be testing this out of. It's my new Skull, Missouri. I actually really love this pipe. It smokes really smooth, so I'm going to load up a bowl and I'll be right back. Alright, as you can tell, it's very sunny. It's actually a gorgeous day today. Decided to get out and try and get some sun on my extremely very white legs. But I wanted to show you this tobacco really quick because it did not take much to fill this bowl. Granted, it's a small bowl, but this tobacco is very thick cut here. If you can see that here, it's really thick. I don't want to waste any. I'll put that back in there. The smell, it's very aromatic. Very, very aromatic. It smells wonderful. It just smells almost like a creamy coffee type smell. And it smells fantastic. But smelling it before you light it is one thing. So let's give this a shot. Now, I've had Black Cavendish before, Smoker's Pride. it wasn't bad. My first impression of this is it is smooth. Like the bag says, there is no bite to it. Imagine if you just keep puffing and puffing and puffing away, you're going to get some sort of a tongue bite. But other than that, it's really smooth. Very aromatic. It smells really good. Of course, I've smelled better. I mean, this is just a super value blend and brand. For your money, it's not a bad tobacco to get started in. I mean, this bag set me back 15, 16 bucks with tax. So if any of you newbies out there have looked online, like at pipesandscigars.com or any other tobacco website, you'll see that all the good tobacco is really expensive for like not even 2 full fucking ounces. So some tobaccos ranging from 15 upwards of 30 bucks. I mean, vast majority of them range anywhere from $5 to $10, and that's for less than 2 ounces. I think I packed it too tight. Like I said, it didn't take much tobacco to fill this bowl, and it's a small bowl, so I say just a little pinch. I put it in there and I packed it kind of loose, but then I twisted my finger around, so I think I packed it too tight. I know what'll fix it. Also, for you newbies out there, it's good to get a tamper tool, one that's got the cleaning side to it. If you get wood pipes or corncob pipes, and then a little poker to kind of stoke the fire. Apologize for the wind. I tried to position to where the wind really wouldn't bother the video, but I can't help nature. Sitting in the sun has got me sweating, but it feels great out here. Shoe fly. See that fly try to face fuck me? I'm jealous of my black Cavendish. And as I'm getting deeper into the bowl, there's definitely like a smoky, yeah, definitely a smoky flavor. And I apologize about the loud mouths. I had a neighbor that came home, and of course my dogs have to bark at her. There it went out again. Well, anywho, again, the tobacco is super value, black Cavendish. Definitely a tobacco I would buy again. Definitely. I would definitely buy this black Cavendish again when I run out, which will probably be never. But Super Value is definitely a brand that I would be happy to buy. And black Cavendish is a good flavor to start out with, for a newbie. Again, I started out with Borkman Riff. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing with my pipe, which is that little one. I call it the Virgin. in some of my videos. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just put the tobacco in the pipe and it was all loose. And of course I didn't know you're not supposed to inhale it. And I inhaled it and I'm like, oh my god, fuck this shit. I don't see how anybody can do this. And so the pipe sat forever. The tobacco got bad. I'm pretty sure I probably could have rehydrated it. It would have made for a good video to rehydrate that tobacco. My first pipe tobacco I ever got, and it was from Osco Drug, and it was when they kept all of their stuff in the aisle, like their pipe tobacco, their pipes, their snuff. They used to sell snuff. They kept block chew in that same aisle, and they used to keep a lot of their cigars in that aisle. And I remember picking up the pipe, picking up a pouch of Forkum and Riff, and I think it was vanilla. And I was 16 at the time. 16. Walked up to the counter, paid for it, walked right out. And yeah, I did not like smoking pipes back then. I was totally turned off of it. I just went straight to cigarettes and smoked cigarettes from that point on. But, you know, it just goes to show you, when you don't know what you're doing, you won't enjoy something the way it should be enjoyed. And if you don't know how to smoke a pipe, always ask. All of us are willing to help out the newbies. If you are seriously interested in getting into pipe smoking and buying pipes and buying tobacco, any one of us would be happy to answer your questions and help you out and point you in the right direction. I am a tobacco hobbyist. I do not lean one way or the other. Granted, I use Swedish snus every day. That's my tobacco of choice. My pleasure is pipe smoking. My second pleasure is cigars, cigarillos. Other passion from that is, you know, anything else. Vaping, filtered cigars, cigarettes, you know, for reviewing only. Granted, if somebody offered me a cigarette, I'd smoke it. I got no problems with it. I am a tobacco hobbyist. I love tobacco. I grew up around tobacco. I grew up with tobacco. And tobacco was just a part of my life. So, anywho, as always, folks, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, share and subscribe. It's fun for the whole family, including Grandma too. I'll speak with you soon.